Hey folks, I hope I'm audible. Today's Leetcode problem is about the squares of sorted array. The given statement, given an integer array, the sorted in a non-decreasing order, return an array of the squares of each number sorted in a non-decreasing order. So the input is minus 4, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, and 3 and 10. So the output is 0, 1, 9, 16 and 100. So that is the output array. So let's understand this problem better on blackboard. I hope uh, blackboard is visible. Let's maximize. So I think this is an okay. So this is a given array. What they are saying, they want an output array. So output array, which is the squares of each element in the array, and that should be in ascending order, right? So what they did is, so like minus 4 into 4, which is 16, and 1 and 0, and 3 into 3, which is 9, and 10 into 10, which is 100, right? So after that what they did is mm, they did ascending order, which is 0, 1, 9, 16, and 100. So that is what exactly about. So we are going to solve this problem with a brute force, the same method, right? So let's do this. How will we do this? So we just transfer array, which for I equal to 0, int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length, which is nothing but the length of an array, and I plus plus. So whatever the element which he sorry, as it is giving only nums array, right? So we are not doing anything else. So nums of I equal to nums of I into nums of I. So the nothing but whatever the we are initially we are storing the squares of each element. Then whatever the squares of that array, we are just want to do ascending order, right? So that is the reason arrays dot sort of nums. This helps to sort the ascending order. So the time complexity of it is like of n and O of n into n log n. So the overall highest time complexity is n log n, and space complexity is O of 1. So that is the brute force of it. Can we optimize more? Like, can we bring it down to O of n? So, is there any other approach we can think of um to make it is possible to code in O of n? I think I can think of two-pointer approach. Let's understand what exactly I'm going to do. I'm thinking of a two-pointers approach. Let's take minus 4. Think, let's give me a second. Let me write down minus 4, minus 1, 0. Um, this is 3, and this is 10. This is a given array, right? So let's take two pointers, left and right. Okay, so what will I do? Let's take a resultant array. Okay, a resultant array. All right. Okay, which is of same length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So resultant array of size 5. Okay, so firstly I will do, what will I do is, um 1 second, let me duplicate. Okay, So what will I do is, firstly, I'm pointing to first element and the last element. So firstly, I'll square. Okay. So first element square, that is minus 4 into minus 4, uh, and which is L, and right is 10 into 10, which is 100. So right. So I will compare which element is larger. Okay. So I want to store the largest element at the end. Right. So we'll take an index at the end of resultant array. We want to store the largest element. So by comparing left and right, and which is the largest element. So between leftmost, and that is 16 square, sorry, 4 square, and 10 square, to largest element is 10 square, that is 100. We are going to store that element is 100 at the end. So what we'll do, the next step, we want to move forward, uh, this right pointer. We want to move forward right pointer to, like, forward that right pointer. Then we'll do the same step. So what will happen? The left will be the same, like minus 4 into minus 4, because we didn't move from, we didn't move left pointer to forward. So we will just move the right pointer. Okay, because we already got the 100 as answer. We just want to check for further elements. Then right becomes 3 into 3, which is 9. So is L square, which is 16, is less than R square, which is 9. So 16 is greater than 9, right? So what we'll do, we'll do 16 as, so this element is larger. So we want to move, that we have to store that element, and we have to move forward the left pointer as well. So what will I do? I just move forward left pointer. Okay, let's do one more time, right? Then L is now minus 1 into minus 1, which is 1, and R is R in, sorry, which is 3 into 3, 9. Between two left pointer and right pointer, the square of it, which is the largest element? 9, right? So we move forward the right pointer. So now right pointer points to 0, left pointer points to minus 1. So between, so left again, it points to minus 1, which is minus 1 and minus 1 are is 0 into 0, 0. Between both, the largest element is 1. So we are going to store 1. As we want to move forward further, right? So actually what happens is, as L moves forward, right, as it meets condition and it moves to forward, so both left and right pointer points to the same thing. So any element, so we have to store it. We will store it, and that will be 0, 0, 1, 9, 60, 100. So that is the dry run of it. So let's put the code into Leetcode and try to code it. Okay. So give me a second. Let me go to the browser. Okay. Now int left equal to 0 and right equal to nums dot length. Right. Then we will also take the resultant array equal to new int of nums dot length, and we want to move the index also of this resultant array, right? So let's taking, as we want to store resultant from end, so that is the reason I'm taking from the index nums dot length minus 1, while left pointer is less than or equal to right. As I mentioned earlier, the both left and right pointer, uh, for one certain one point, for certain arrays, uh, it points to same variable. That element is also need to store. That is the reason we'll take less than or equal to right. Okay, I hope that is fine. Now let's left square equal to nums of left into nums of left, right? Then int right square equal to nums of right into nums of right. I hope that is able to clear. You have to store which element is greater. That element should be at the end of the index, right? At end of the array, the resultant array. So that so left square is greater than right square, then nums of, sorry, resultant. We have to store in the resultant, right? Result result of index equal to left square. As we are just assuming that left square is greater, so that is the reason we are storing. Okay, now whatever resultant, we have to even increment it, right? If we have to move the forward left pointer, right, equal to right square, and we have to decrement the right pointer, then we have to decrement the index as well, right? So we have to return the resultant result array. So let's run it. Okay, what is the error? Let's understand what is the error. It is closing the outer bounds. Oh, right. So let's do debug it. Okay. Uh, nums of right. That is, oh, we didn't do -1. Okay. See, I think it will be accepted. Let me submit. Yeah, that's 100%. I think I'm able to clear your doubts on this problem. I hope I explained very well. Uh, thank you so much. Let us see you all in the next Leetcode problem. Thank you.